versus specifically working your core, which is actually preferable. Otherwise, you're not going to need any equipment for this, so let's go ahead and get started with that warm-up.
All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Those feet moving. We're starting off with a torso twist and step. So kind of stepping out to the side, rotating off the side, almost kind of a lunging motion in a warrior position. Just twisting back and forth. Try to get a little bit of extra range of motion through that torso every single time.
So for day 3, I'm going to be doing the easier version and what I'm going to be doing the harder version. So modify this routine however you do to make it work for you. Listen to your body. Next up, we're doing butt flippers.
Switch into it. So again, if you have a relatively sedentary lifestyle, you've been sitting at desk a lot so far today, you might want to do a little extra warm-up to get yourself into this. Otherwise, if you've actually been moving around quite a bit already, then you should be able to do just a short warm-up to get ready for the hip portion.
In about 5 seconds, we're going to switch to a lunge with a pull. Alternating lunges, push, pull. So step out, and actually we're kind of standing rows. So squeeze back those arms, your shoulders are probably going to talk to you a little bit. Upper back from yesterday's workout.
Yeah, if you're not feeling the sore muscles from this motion, then you should have lifted more weight last time.
Check your form. So if you're a beginner, just keep your lunges shallow. Whatever you need to keep your form clean. Next up, we're doing a walk down with the back foot. Slowly out. Bring it all the way down. Walk the back up. Come back up.
Never done. Alright, back up to a squat and front kick. So down.
Hey.
And one complete.
Hi, cuz.
So if you're feeling really sore, you're brand new to this, anything like that, just keep your squat. You don't have to touch the ground really. Just go down a little bit and come back up and kick.
So to get the most out of this, always try to push that range of motion as much as you can, as long as it is comfortable. You're able to do it with clean form.
Alright, high knee hold. So it's 1, 2, and then double jump on that one leg if you're jumping. Otherwise, just hold it up till it becomes more of a balanced jump.
So try to get that heart rate up there as best you can. This hip portion coming up next, because I think I get it up there a lot more.
Pretty much.
Alright, back to a boxer shuffle. We're starting into that hip portion.
I'm following a low impact only.
So we're doing 2 exercises, 20
cardio
seconds, 10
and
seconds
core
out,
strength.
AABB pattern twice through for the loop.
Jump,
So
jump.
we're starting off with a plank jack burpee. So down, the legs come out, and back up for the harder version.
You can either pop your feet out, the easier version, or just stretch them out one at a time.
Alright, 10-second break. Keep those feet moving. Next full deep breaths. Same thing again.
1.
Try to move nice and quick for the harder version. The wider you go up those legs, the harder it's going to be.
5 seconds left.
Alright, back into that jogging place. We're now doing the core portion of this. So jackknife crunches next, so down flat on your back. Full extension of those legs and arms for the hardest version.
Bend at the knees to make it quite a lot easier. Tap those feet just barely on the ground. Don't let them rest. Do you want to make it
Lungs
harder?
open.
Tap your feet out further away from your body. Okay, there's one more down.
So when you're doing these, make sure you're trying to keep that back Flat against the ground as fast as we can. Hardest version again, full extension of those arms and legs. Crunch up towards those toes at the top. Keep those lungs open, don't hold your breath.
2, 1. Right, back up for those plank jack burpees.
So we're starting this group over again.
2, 1. Here we go.
How you doing over there?
Good. I got the cozy version.
It's always a little bit of a fight before we film these. It's who gets to do the easy version.
We have lazy days too, you know. Actually, probably too many of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, sit.
Alright, back to jogging in place, the box of shuffle.
3, 2, 1. Actually, in our defense, they're not really lazy days so much as just too much work. Too much sitting at the computer. Creeps up, I know.
That it does. Almost done.
Right.
Back up to that box of shuffle, or go ahead and get ready for that jackknife crunch on the ground. Flat on your back. Nice full extension of those arms and legs for the hardest version. Keep that lower back on that mat as best you can. A little crunch up towards those toes to the top.
So, honestly though, the easy version of this is still an awesome workout. You're still hitting multiple muscle groups. You're still using intervals to boost your metabolism. You're still making a ton of progress. So don't feel like you are getting less done if you're following the easier version. Especially if it feels challenging to you. That's all that matters, is that it feels challenging to you specifically. Alright, number 2.
Alright, moving on to group number 2. We're starting off with a reverse lunge and jump. Again, I'm doing the harder version.
Our timer stopped on us.
Oops.
Alright, so get a little extra break. We won't tell if you don't. Reverse lunge jumps. Here we go. So you're just alternating back and forth. Add in the leap if you want to, like Daniel. Otherwise, just bring your knee up before you switch feet.
Alright, one more of those. We can start over. Alright, start up. Keep those lungs open, keep those core muscles tight. Nice flat back from shoulder to ankle or ankle to knee, depending on which version you're doing.
Try to keep your front facing down without changing angles and moving your feet around.
Back up with those feet moving. Starting back over. So reverse lunge and jump.
you need to, remember you can hold on to something for balance, or you can take that knee out altogether if you need to. Your two feels really stable.
Again, your lungs open. Don't stop moving during those breaks.
Hi, Marvin.
One.
Oops. Remember what I'm doing. Whew, man, my brain's already not working very well.
Okay. For the point.
Alright,
Drop down
let's
to
move
the swing steps.
Fall back. Straight line. Keep the lungs open.
You're somewhere in between doing it with your knees and your toes or your forearms like that. Come into a tall thing. It's a little bit easier. Stepping stones.
Another option to try to bridge that gap as far as difficulty goes is do it off of an elevated platform as well.
Yeah.
So off of the edge of a bed or countertop even. Keep the lungs open.
This one, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say you should feel it in your legs, your lower back, your core, and your obliques along the sides there.
Alright,
Alright.
back up, get those feet moving. It's time for a little bit of a water break. So if you feel like your time, go ahead and pause. We'll be right back as we start into the next section.
This is the place we call home. As we bring the warmest wishes of the world to our shared table. This is our commitment. We are Deliveroo. So pull up a chair and join us.
Water break. This is a water break.
Sa simbahan kay daming tao. Masdan mo't anong saya ng bawat
Alright, keep those feet moving if they're not already. We're going to be jumping back into it again. Same format, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. First one is a round of applause. So again, we've got the harder version.
The low impact version, just go as low as you can down in the spot, and then stretch up over your chest. You can always add in elements of the harder one if you start to feel comfortable. So just come up, lift your feet off the ground if you want to.
Alright, step off the shuffle. Feet moving again. Like I said, never stop moving on that break. Should be an active recovery.
I'm just doing the low impact,
There you go,
guys.
round two.
This is a low impact.
These are always deceptively difficult. And thank you, Kelly, so very much for picking this one out for us. Alright, got back bow crossovers next. So flat down on your stomach, arms and legs out extended. Going from the left with both arms and legs over across to the right. Exhale, you lift up. Inhale, you drop down. Try to keep everything contracted constantly. The harder version, keep those arms and legs hovering. Whew. I'm just gonna stay right here. That's good. I'm good. Alright.
One,
Try to use those obliques to pull yourself, left or right as far as you possibly can.
5 seconds left.
Yeah.
Also, it's such a beautiful.
Yes. Alright. Keep moving again. We're doing that same group over again.
Here we go.
Yeah. Trying to get out any extra bit of work I can. That's right. That's the winner's attitude.
It is absolutely necessary.
That's what I'd always yell at my clients for doing, and now I'm sitting here doing it.
I know, they would give you such a hard time.
They would.
3, 2, 1. Then again, a lot of people, like, you're trained to do these brutal boot camps, and people would be like, it's under 10 seconds, let's push it up to 0.
Yeah.
We're done. Now, back up, and over.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Alright, one more of those, and we got with this group, and then just one more group after that. 2, 1, we go.
A day or two ago, thought I would take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was
Just about to see it.
misfortune seemed
Try to get as much range of motion out of those arms and legs as you can. Nice straight line through that body. Whew. Ouch. All right, back up to this feet movement. We're moving on to group number 2 for this one. And we got good old star jumps to start out with. So, hardest version is me again. That's a big explosion at the top. Squat down nice and low. Down at the bottom.
So this is kind of the intermediate version. If you want it even easier, just come here for a squat and tap your foot to the side. Especially if you have trouble with balance, it's a lot easier.
take the girls tonight.
All right, just keep moving.
Sing a sleighing song. Just
5 seconds.
till nag. 40 for his speed.
Here we go.
Then leads him to an open sleigh.
And if I'm not making a whole lot of noise anymore, just ignore me over here. I'm getting too tired to talk.
It's better that way anyway. We like it better when you're quiet.
I know you do. Alright, let's keep moving. On to our core exercise next, which is going to be a crossover crunch. Sorry, a crisscross crunch.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm making fun of you.
So get those feet moving. This isn't a bicycle crunch, you just move those legs in and out, not in a circular pattern. For the hardest version, don't let those shoulders drop. And make sure that knee doesn't come in past that hip joint.
Okay. One down, one go.
Alright. Hands behind your head,
1,
elbows back at your field of vision. Crunch it forward and across. You should not be pulling your head with your hands. Your hands should just be touching, not pulling. Ooh, all right, back up. Got another round of those star jumps and those crisscross crunches.
3, 2, 1, here we go. We have just a couple minutes between us and the cool down. So that's hard.
Just focus and get that motion done. If you're getting tired, just keep that form as clean as you can. No matter which version you're doing, hardest version or easiest version, it should be difficult for you to be doing this. That form should be starting to slide. So keep focused on it. And keep pushing through it. Whew.
Good job, Daniel.
Almost done. Keep those feet moving. Onto that core exercise. Down flat on your back. Remember, hardest version, don't pull that knee in past your hip joint. One more round of these. Don't give up quite yet. Nice big full deep breath. And start up. Those lungs open, don't hold your breath. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right.
Now,
All right, get back up. Get those feet moving, nice and slow.
Sayaw tayo.
Bring that heart rate down.